Hi, welcome. We're going to explore our tenderness tonight. I thought that would be a cool subject for a meditation. And so what we're going to do tonight is clean out our vibration of tenderness. And then I have some spaces that we're going to run our tenderness through so that we're utilizing that vibration like a healing agent into some other spaces. So that's what I have planned for the meditation tonight. And of course, we're going to run our female energy and our regular energy. So go ahead and get comfy in your chair, and I'm going to set the energy for the meditation with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and be right in the center of your head. Go ahead and put your attention on the base of your spine and drop your grounding cord that you have on right now into the center of the planet, and then create a brand new grounding cord by creating a line of energy firmly attached from your first chakra at the base of your spine all the way down to the very center of the planet, and anchor it into the center of the planet. Good. Now we're going to turn this grounding cord on total release, and you can just let gravity work with you to help pull out. Let's start with like the energies of the day, like work, and release all the work energy that you find in your space down that grounding cord. And I notice some tired energy, some exhaustion and fatigue. If you have any in your space, go ahead, say hello to it. It's an energy vibration like anything else, and you can actually send that down your grounding cord. Go ahead and let go of your responsibilities that you've been involved in during the day so that you can have the next half hour to yourself without worrying about your responsibilities. You can send those down the grounding cord. And any tasks or errands that you were involved in today, you know, if you had to leave the house to go to the store, get gas, any of those types of errands, call your energy back from them and let go of any energy that you may have picked up while doing them. And then start to wind up all of your conversations and communications that you've had with people throughout the day today. Let those cycles complete themselves, and let go of the people that you were involved with conversations with today. Send them down your grounding cord. Good. All right, let's get our female grounding on. You're going to create a tube underneath your uterus and drop that tube into the grounding cord you just created at the base of your spine. And then you're going to ground each of your ovaries into the front part of that uterine tube. And on the back side of your uterine grounding cord, you're going to ground each of your sciatic nerves into it. And you can find the top of those sciatic nerves right around where your butt dimples are. Good. Now you have your female grounding on. You can turn that on to release and let whatever energy has found its way into your female space and your female organs, go ahead and start to release that down your female grounding. If you find any male energy in your female space, you can say hello to that and let that get grounded out. Release any demands that you find in your female space. And is there anyone in your female space tonight that is trying to get your attention? Find out what they want, and then decide if you're going to give it to them, and if not, send them down the grounding cord. Okay, good. Now we're going to ground the female energy out in front of your abdomen. So create a great big giant tube, put it right out in front of your abdomen and start grounding your female creative energy. Make sure you anchor that grounding cord into the center of the planet. And once that grounding cord is anchored down and you start grounding your creative energy, go ahead and clear demands from it. And then after you clear demands from your female energy, go ahead and look for any problems and take those problems out and send them down the grounding cord. And then check for one other thing, and that's if anybody expects you to use your female creative energy for them, you could say hello to those expectations and ground them out. Okay, let's go ahead and create a great big gold sun above your head and start to call your energy back from the week, bringing it into that gold sun. And when that gold sun is full, you're going to bring it in through the top of your head and fill up your whole space, including all the cells of your body and your aura. And at this time, let's go ahead and pull the edge of the aura in. I didn't have you do that earlier, but let's go ahead and do that so that you have your awareness of your whole space. So bring the edge of your aura in about 2 feet from the edge of your body. And you can tuck the bottom part of your aura in under your feet into your grounding cord so that you're like a gold bubble, like a lollipop with a gold bubble. All right, tonight what we're going to do is use either 2 circles or 2 roses. It's up to you. If you're used to using the symbols of a rose, go ahead and use the rose for this exercise, and that's really how I'm going to call it out. But if you are just beginning and you want to use something simple, a simple circle works just as well. So we're going to be using 2 roses side by side eventually. To start with, we're going to just use 1 rose to represent your vibration of tenderness. So looking out on your screen with your eyes closed, go ahead and create a rose to represent your tenderness. Put a grounding cord on the stem of the rose so that the rose can start to ground. And take a look at what color or colors that rose turned out to be. You might ask yourself, does the rose look very tender? If the rose doesn't look tender right away, then there's probably some foreign energy that needs to be grounded out of it. So go ahead and start saying hello to the grounding cord on the rose and saying hello to any dark energies that are in your tenderness space, and let them start releasing. There's a lot of fear coming out as you ground your tenderness, Rose. And what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of fear about becoming vulnerable if you exercise too much of your tenderness. You can just say hello to that energy as it comes out. And as you ground your tenderness, Rose, there's a lot of competition. That's what that is. That ugly old vibration of competition is in there. So say hello to that. I see that as a grayish white. And then the next thing that I'm seeing is the energies that are almost like the opposite of tenderness coming up. Like I'm noticing some destroy energy. I'm going to help you with this and do a little erasing, but energies that are the opposite of tenderness that would like to just stamp it out. Go ahead and say hello to those energies and release them. Like control energies, like you could say hello to control and punishment vibrations. And then I just saw something interesting. You might want to say hello to moving your mother's energy out of your tenderness information, because some of you, it looks like, think that your mother's tenderness is your vibration, but I want you to be able to recognize your own tenderness. So let's say hello to the moms and gently but kindly move them out of the rose, send them down the grounding cord so that you can be able to realize your own information on tenderness. And quite frankly, there may be moms that were not tender. So you can say hello to that too. And what I'm also noticing is that there's not a lot of validation for tenderness. So that might be something that you might want to fill this space in with when it comes time to bring gold in, is to bring in some validation. Well, let's go ahead and start to gather up your energy and fill your rose for tenderness in with a big gold sun. And as you fill in that rose, I want you to look at the color vibration that your tenderness is vibrating at right now. And of that vibration, find the highest and brightest color. And we're going to use that as the wellness vibration to clean out some other spaces with your tenderness. So you can move the rose that you're working on with the tenderness vibration over a little bit to the right side of your screen, keeping it grounded. And then to the left of it, create a brand new rose and let this rose represent your friendships. We're going to run some of your tenderness through your friendship rose. So what you do is you take the highest and brightest color out of the rose that you were grounding for your tenderness, and you just kind of arc it over into the rose on the left and use it to wash through that rose. Let it wash out any other vibrations that are not in affinity with your friendships. You might want to say hello to any jealousy coming out of your friendships. Make sure you ground that. Make sure you have a grounding cord on both of those roses. And what I see is running some tenderness through your friendships can heal some conflicts. And I also see that running tenderness in your friendships creates a respect for your friends. Or I should say it shows them you have respect for them. Okay, let's go ahead and create a gold sun above the rose for friendships. Collect up your energy from wherever you want to call it back from and fill your friendship rose in with a gold sun. It's got all that tenderness in there now. And when you're done filling up that rose, you can go ahead and blow it up. And just for fun, go ahead and create a gold sun above your head and fill yourself in with a gold sun. And now go ahead and create another rose to the left of your tenderness rose. And this rose is going to represent your heart. So we're going to be filling tenderness into your heart space. Ground the rose for your heart. And I'm really talking about your emotional heart, not necessarily your physical heart, but your emotional heart. And now go ahead and start arcing some of that tenderness over into your emotional heart and let it give it a healing. And what's happening is this tenderness healing is allowing your emotional heart to release sadness in a very easy, neutral way. And just like in the friendships, I see it cleaning out conflict in the heart. It's also helping melt away energies that are close to hatred. How about strong dislike? Maybe I should call it strong dislike. But that's what's coming out. It's the tenderness in your heart is clearing out some pain from childhood. You might want to say hello to any of that coming out. Okay, let's go ahead and create a gold sun above the rose for your emotional heart. Collect up your energy into that gold sun. And then fill your emotional heart rose up with that big gold sun. And then when that emotional heart rose is filled with the gold, then you can go ahead and blow it up. And now create a gold sun above your head and fill yourself in with another gold sun. The next space we're going to use tenderness to clean out is in your self-worth space. Go ahead and create a rose out in front of you for your self-worth and ground that to the center of the planet. Let that tenderness flow through your self-worth rose and clean out any energy that is not in agreement with you liking and loving yourself. And what I see is a lot of people coming out of this space. The tenderness is healing and clearing a lot of anger in the self-worth space. Anger and frustration. And one of the things I'm noticing is, like, when we build defense walls or defenses, there's a lot of defenses coming out of the self-worth space just by running the tenderness. And as the tenderness runs through that self-worth space and cleans it out, what I also see is like your value going up, or I should say the recognition of your value going up. Good. Okay, go ahead and create a gold sun above your rose for your self-worth. Fill the rose in with the gold sun. And once that rose is filled with gold, blow it up. Create a gold sun above your own head. Collect up all your energy that you would like to bring back into the body. And then fill yourself in with that big gold sun. Bring it all the way through every cell of your body. Fill up your aura, your grounding cord. And when you're all filled up, you can come on out of trance. Good job. Let me find my calendar. And let me take a look at everybody. Oh, I know what we should do. I was just looking just to like complete the meditation. Create a gold sun of your self-worth and bring that sun of self-worth into your space so that you and your body get that whole healing. So just take a minute. You can close your eyes. Bring that same color that you were looking at in your self-worth right into a sun above your head and give that completely to yourself, filling every cell, plumping up your aura with it, and filling your grounding cord with it. Good job. Okay, what is coming up? Next Thursday in the sanctuary, we have a healing on your receiving channels. Then the following week, we have a healing on your healing energy, and that will be on a Tuesday. My women's intuition class this month is on the creative rings, which I'm really excited to work with you all on. Those are the rings where we generate our creative energy and creative information. I know we generate a physical creative energy from our abdomen and our second chakra, but the genesis of all of our creations actually comes from our creative rings. So we're going to learn about those and give them healings, clean them off. So that's what's coming up on Women's Intuition Night. And then there's a Seek and You Will Find later on, and Body Beautiful. Uh-oh. Just give me a second here. Oh, yeah, I did this last class. It's pleasure in the body. I forgot. It's such a good topic, and I can't believe I didn't remember it. But we are going to explore pleasure in the body and clear away the energies that are in competition with us, enjoying our bodies on whatever level, clear that and just bring on permission. So I'm very excited about that. And that's going to be Tuesday night, March 26th. So there's a lot coming up in March. So I look forward to seeing you in all of the classes. And thanks for joining me tonight for this meditation. I'll try to get it posted pretty quickly in case you want to do it again. Got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful evening tonight. And I'm all excited because tomorrow I teach hands-on healing in a weekend workshop. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm very excited about it. So I'll tell you about the little bit the next time we get together. All right. Have a great night tonight, everybody. Bye-bye.